I think I already said we're live. Yeah, I did.
I don't have any background noises, do I?
Nah, man, your background is super smooth. Hey, we're live.
All right, cool.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Meaning Stream 219, baby, number 219. 201 and 9. Nah, that's not the math. It's 210 plus 9. That's 219. Yeah.
If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe.
The universe.
If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent
the universe. That's right, baby, you must.
This is a time of great danger.
Great danger.
But our species is young and curious and brave. Much promise. In the last few millennia, we have made the most astonishing and unexpected discoveries about the cosmos and our place within it. I believe our future depends powerfully on how well we understand this cosmos in which we float like a mote of dust in the morning sky. To make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. The surface of the earth is the shore of the cosmic oceans. On this shore, we've learned most of what we know.
That's right. MAZ, make some noise, smash that like. Do your juicy.
We've waded a little way out, maybe ankle deep, and the water seems inviting. Some part of our being knows this is where we came. We long to return. And we can. Because the cosmos is also within us. We're made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe.
What up, though? What, though? Yeah. What's up?
The cosmos is full.
What up, everybody? Smash that like.
Elegant
You
truths
know how we
of exquisite interrelationships of the awesome machinery
Awesome machinery.
of nature.
What up? Pop, pop.
The cosmos is full beyond measure.
Cool beyond measure, baby.
Elegant truths
Elegant truths.
of exquisite interrelationships
Exquisite interrelationships.
machinery
Yeah.
of nature.
Wow, baby, wow. Ooh, make some noise. Make some noise, MAZ. Welcome to the show. It's the Meaning Wave, it's the Meaning Stream. It's the Meaning Stream, number 219. We're in here. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, so we're opening up the lines of communication. And today we got brother Captain Jack joining us. Whoa! Yeah. Whoa! You can hear him. He's in the green room already. He's getting ready, baby. He's all getting all sauced up. You know, he's getting his hair in the right positioning. You know what I mean? He's getting his eyewear correct. He's making sure the lighting is all sourced and, you know what I mean, complimentary to his beautiful face. Hey. This superconductor says, is this the Captain Jack from DDR? This is the Captain Jack from Utah. Mike B, Captain Jack, something tells me this guy will make you high tonight, take you to your special island, IEMAZ. That's right. Cosmic Kangaroo says, we love Captain Jack. It was the coolest thing ever to be able to chat to the two Wave Lords. Yeah. Captain Jack, a legend around these parts. Oh my goodness! I forgot something. Okay, that's cool. What up, Breaking the Father? Weather was chilly and drizzly and grey today. It has been a beautiful day to be alive. By Jove! By Jove, it doing it be. How's everyone doing? Smash that like. Smash that like, baby doll. Yeah. What up, Calais? Says I probably won't be able to chat during the stream. Someone tell Captain Jack I made that Nerd of All Trades t-shirt, but I can't find a printing company to pull it off. What? We gotta see that, Calais. We want to see your design for the Nerd of All Trades shirt. Maybe we should do like limited edition MAZ version or some shit. What up, Alec Moran? What's that, baby? Captain Jack just says something. He's in the green room. He's excited. Alec Moran says, I'm so excited to get my Watts Wave. Wifey's on the lookout for packages. Yeah, keep an eye out for packages, baby. Packages be flying around the place right now. What up, Bismarck? Says, woo, love you, Akira. Woo, love you, Bismarck. What's up, baby? Yo. Yo. We got Captain Jack in the house. Let's get him in. Everybody make some noise. Make some noise, brothers and sisters. Your friend and mine, the MEANINGWAVE Universe's #1 Lord of Source. It's Captain Jack. Hey, what's cracking, Captain?
What's happening, Saucy? What's happening?
Yo, it's a beautiful day to be alive here at the big recording human history by Jove. What's cracking with you?
Man, just down here saucing it down, sunny Utah, living my best life, you know?
Ooh. How long you been in Utah now?
Oh man, I think it's like 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks. It's like you've always been there. It's so weird.
I know, right? It's a blessing, though. Every day's a blessing here.
You lived in New York.
What's that?
Imagine that. Imagine living in New York.
Dystopian place. Who cares? We don't like it.
Shouts out to New York.
I don't love New York no more.
Yeah, nobody does. 50 Cent says he's moving.
Oh, man.
Ain't nobody love New York no more.
It's a crazy place. There's this one guy on TikTok that I follow or I watch him or whatever, and he's always just like going around reporting New York. And the other day he was like, "Oh, look at all this trash on the Upper East Side and all this graffiti everywhere, fresh new graffiti." You know, so
what?
I'm glad to be out of there.
What? Yeah, man. It feels like another world. You look so happy now. Look at you. You look so relaxed.
Look at the tan, man. I got the tan going on.
Yeah, look at you. I got my studio tan. You know. I need to boost my saturation. I feel you are unfairly saturated over there. Look at you.
So when you're going outside and doing the grass, are you taking the shirt off and getting it all into all the vitamin D or what?
Oh yeah, fully.
Okay. That's how you do in Texas, man. You can't wear a shirt when you're out mowing your grass.
No, that's not civilized. I don't be wearing shoes either, though. People keep telling me to put shoes on. I don't like wearing shoes. People keep telling me I'm gonna mow my foot off. You gotta feel the grass on your toes. That's it. People keep telling me, Akira The Don, you're gonna mow your foot off. I know a man, he lost a leg. All that. Like how you lose a leg under a mower? I mean, I guess it's possible.
I have no idea.
No. Anyway, I about
Actually, yesterday, so we went looking for rabbits.
Why?
Ashley wants a rabbit.
What?
I have no idea.
What, to eat or just to have chilling around the house eating all your wires? You know they eat all your wires. That's what they do.
They do. Yeah. I've been trying to tell her, man, but you know she wants a rabbit, so she's getting a rabbit. Okay. So we went to a rabbitry yesterday, and the woman's also an EMT. And she was telling me a man was out sawing a log off the other day, and the chainsaw came back and hit him right in the face, and he almost lost his whole eyeball. He filleted his face, everything, but his eyeballs did get scratched.
Did you just say filleted his face? Did you say
filleted his face? That's what she said.
Yo, I saw a guy yesterday. They crazy, man. Where I moved to, baby. I always do this thing where I move somewhere and then it gets real hot. You know, and drip is getting real hot, man. They like building houses everywhere. Like they're just straight up, boom, popping up all over the place, baby. It's crazy.
I was looking at land out there, bro. It's nice.
Dripping Springs is the place, man. But they're building a house just like couple just around the corner. Just this house appeared out of nowhere. And the guys be building it, and I saw a guy yesterday just wielding a chainsaw with one hand, like Ash from the Evil Dead. I thought that man is confident with his ability to wield a chainsaw. By Jove.
He's a Texan. Of course he is.
But then you saying, you know, the fillet in the face.
Yeah, the fillet in the face. But the guy's got a cool scar now. You know what I'm saying? So, and he still got his eyeball. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's good news for him.
Kind of soft life.
That's pretty crazy. Shouts out to the Walking Mall Poet. Shouts out to Michael Robard. Says, keep it up. Walking Mall Poet says, shouts out to that countryside sunset. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Man, like Walking Mall Poet who called in and gave us a poem. Last time he had a call-in show.
Yeah, he did.
Walking Mall Poet got himself a Twitch channel now, and it's popping off. He got himself a Twitch channel, and he'd be broadcasting in the mornings, doing live poetry workshops and thing, and people be going to that. They rated out our thing this morning. You know?
Oh, yeah.
They have this thing on Twitch called raids. You know, you be doing your thing on Twitch, and then you can take your whole audience to someone else's place. So it's kind of cool. You know,
That's
you do
crazy.
your DJ set, and then you just run up in someone else's club, and everyone's like, raid! And people are like, whoa, we've been raided! It's totally good! Yeah, it's very joyful.
That's nice.
You ever get up early?
I like Twitch, man. I like those people on Twitch, man. I think they're like a bunch of cool cats. You know, all the Twitch people out there.
Yeah. You should come join us on the morning show one of these days. You like it. The morning show's lit.
Is it on Twitch or it's on YouTube here?
Twitch.
Twitch, okay.
Yeah, we do the morning show on Twitch.
Check it out.
Yeah, you don't want to keep all your eggs in one backpack, you know?
Nah.
You know what I mean? You want to have your
Heard
eggs in
YouTube's
multiple
going under.
backpacks. Yeah, YouTube got, yeah. They might, Susan might be going to jail, you know? Like,
yeah.
God knows what's happening with that. Aren't they like hitting him with some antitrust shit tomorrow or something?
Yeah,
Word around town. Word around town, they coming for you, fool. Susan, you better look at hide your kids, hide your wife. Susan.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Shit.
She ain't about that life.
Shouts out to everybody locked in. Pitio Cat says the morning show is great. It is great. You're right. It's wonderful. Patrick Smith says Susan Censor. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cosmic Kangaroo's in the house says Captain Jack is the coolest dude ever.
I'll say it's Cosmic Kangaroo sauce, bro.
Were you always cool, Captain Jack? Like, I mean, you were always cool as long as I known you, but I only known you like 6 years. You know, was you always cool?
I think so.
What was you like when you was a little
I don't think
kid?
I don't think the rest of the world knew it though.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because I had these images. I mean, even like what I look like right now, like I drew when I was like a little kid, because I already know like the sauce in the future.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I've always been on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I'd say it'd be cool.
So what? So you used to draw when you were how old? You draw pictures of like, because I used to do this too, by the way. You had this idealized version of the cool you or whatever, and you draw it. I had this cartoon version of me. It looks like a lot like me now. But like, what was yours like, and when were you drawing that?
It was the same. It's like you know my big brim hats that I wear.
Yeah.
With the up here, all this. I had this in the picture. I'm almost wearing a Rick Owens coat in the drawing. I'll send it to you, man. I
want to see that shit. Is that crazy?
Yeah. I even put a comparison because when my mom sent it to me, she goes, "Oh my God, you look the same." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I already knew what I wanted to look like." And she sent me the drawing, and I compared it with another picture I have, and it's just crazy.
Right. And you as well.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
But you had to wait for the beard to come in, you know. I remember being a little kid.
I did have to wait to the beard.
Did you used to have the beard dreams?
Oh yeah, I had a little shaver, and you put soap on your thing, but then it had a blade, and you just wipe the soap off. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought that was gonna grow the beard in. I mean, I got a soft space underneath too, but you know, I like the beard face better. So you know, you got a soft space too. You posted this picture the other day. You had your mustache all out here.
Yeah.
You posted on your Instagram. You had the long hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I just posted that today. Someone sent me that. My homie Charles from New York. That was like New York in 2005.
Cool New York then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, New York. That's when New York was New York, you know? Like, I just moved there. I was in the Lower East Side, and the place I was living in had just been disoccupied. What's the word? But like the woman who was living there, who we was renting off, she used to be this drug dealer, and she had guys downstairs with like Kalash Nekos, just dudes on the door with like Kalashnikovs, just guarding the place.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
The place was gully at that point.
Pass the package down, everything. They had some boys on my. I mean,
there you go. There's the picture.
But,
look, we could do this now. I just covered your face with my face. That's the picture we posted earlier. That's me and a couple of my homies. That was at Mark Ronson's party. It was like one of them Diddy Mark Ronson parties, as I believe. In the daytime, you know, you just wander outside in the day in New York back in the day and just get into some activities, you know. Get into some activities. Yeah, you know, but like beer.
A jacket's fresh too. What kind of jacket you have there?
Oh, that thing. That was like some lush ass tracksuit, some big old velour-y. I think it was velour. I think it was, yeah. You know, that was when I just signed to
Velour's making a comeback.
Yo, well, did I tell you we got velour in the shop? We're launching a velour product line. We got velour options on all our products. And the next drop next week, the next saucymeaningwave.com drop. We got velour, baby. We got crushed velvet. We got velour. Ooh.
The touch is lush.
Ooh. Yeah, you know what I mean? We got tracksuits and all sorts of shit coming. Yeah, baby. What up, Cindy Bailey says porn stash. What's in a white? She says porn stash. Amanda Slice Sanity says beard podcasts. That was an epic picture. It was an epic picture. I got to remember to describe things for the podcast listening audience. That was a picture of me in 2004, 2005 when I was in New York when I had my first record deal and shit. All young. I didn't have a beard then. I had the twiddly mustache, you know. I used to wax the mustache. You know, I used to use the club man mustache wax, you know.
The wax.
And twiddle that shit. You know,
you was going straight club man. You went old school with it.
Yeah, I had the little brush, you know, the little tiny little one. You got a little one. Anyway, it comes with the thing. It's like a tiny little brush.
You keep
like a little
in your
key.
pocket?
Yeah. Yeah, in the mini pocket. You know, it's that happy moment in a man's life when he finds something to put in the mini pocket. You know? You know the little mini pocket inside the jean pocket? You got the big pocket and then the little pocket inside the pocket, you know? And it's only certain special things go in that little pocket. You know, when you start discovering cool little things to put in that mini pocket, it's a great moment in a man's life. But, I always say like a beard,
that
you know,
little mini nano...
What's that?
Mini nano iPod came out.
I had a little pink one of those.
Oh, so that mini nano iPod came out. They put it in the mini pocket. Remember that?
I had a pink one. I love that. I love that hoe.
Still.
You still got yours?
Yeah, those were a good little thing. Yeah, I still got mine.
Yeah, I got mine in storage.
We were thinking about tossing it the other day.
Well, the thing about those is they're like time machines to like your music taste at a certain point, you know? Like, you pick up one of those and it'd be like all the records you were listening to in whatever year you had that, you know?
They can scroll in there. There's some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Mine's like full of just like early Lil Wayne mixtapes and shit like that.
For sure.
Yeah. Shouts out to Lil Wayne in 2004.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne in 2004!
That boy got that sauce.
When he had big trousers. As soon as his trousers got small, shit like went sideways.
He's a different guy now.
Yeah, his trousers too tight is why. Like, it squeezed the testosterone out of his some shit. What happened? It was. You could trace it. I literally was thinking this earlier today because I was looking at the.
I like a drop crotch.
Yeah. Pause. But you used to do that thing. I was remembering this the other day. I was hanging around with these skater kids when I was like 18, and they taught me how to do the real super drop crotch, where you thread the belt through just two of the loops. You know, so the rest of the trouser all hangs out. So you're only holding the trouser up, or the pant, by just two of the loops. And then, so you get a pair of trousers or pants that are like way too big for you. You know what I mean? Like for a big fat guy.
Yeah.
And then you put them on with the belt, but you just put the belt through the front two loops, you know? And then you pull them down so they're just above like the top of your piece. You know what I mean? So then you make sure you got some like really good boxer shorts, and then a big like baggy hoodie. And then you can drop the trousers down to like halfway down your thigh, so they're real baggy. You know that shit. That shit's gonna come back quite soon, I think.
I just, to me, man, I've always busted the sag. I feel like, especially when I was younger, you know what I'm saying. But it's just out of control now, man. The whole booty's out. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much.
What I get is when you got tight trousers and the booty out. That's what don't make sense. Yeah. You got to put mad effort into like sagging your pants when your pants is tight. You know what I mean? It's like pulling on a pair of tights and then like pulling down the ass section and then stuffing boxer shorts in it so it's all doesn't all fit in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now these cats be wearing there's cats now wearing the boxer briefs with it though, and it's like you see everything going on back there. It's like, bruh, chill out.
Yeah. That's one of the things I'm glad I don't live in a city no more. I used to see that sort of shit a lot. I don't see it anymore. I haven't had to see a man's ass like for a long time, you know? I used to see a lot of men's asses in Los Angeles. Like if it wasn't the homeless guys who just straight up walk out with their junk flapping in the wind, like it'd be those cats you're talking about. It'd be all those cats on Melrose like jumping around doing tricks on their skateboards with their booties hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boy, Splashly said, "Bring back Jinkos."
What's that?
Jinko pants. You don't remember those?
No.
Oh man, that was the pants. That was the. Who else knows the Jinkos? Anybody else in here know Jinkos?
What's a Jinko? Ashley Rudder. Oh, Ashley's in the Splashy's in the chat. Make some noise for Splashly. That's Cats and Jack's beautiful wife right there. Shouts out to Ashley Rudder in the house. What's that?
Yeah, somebody said raver pants. They're basically like raver pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like I flipped them because I wasn't in the. I didn't wear a big raver kid. I mean, I've been a few in my life, but I was in the hip hop crowd. But I flipped the Jinkos and made them more of a hip hop pant. You know what I'm saying? And so I rocked them out like that.
Are they the ones with all the pouches?
Some of them did. I didn't wear extreme ones like that. I just liked the fact that they were like big and they kind of went over the boot and they kind of busted a sag and had the pockets. You know, the back pockets were big. So realist Dana said Jinkos were sick. Yeah, we got some Jinko fans in the building, man.
Jinko's in the house.
Jinko's in the house.
Regular father says I was Pope, so I had to buy extra big jeans and just cinch them up. Yeah. I still don't exactly know what it is. I'll just have to look it up. You know, I have to look that up.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. There's levels.
Yo, I'm gonna put a record on and go get the. I just remembered. We should do a grand reveal. We should do an on-camera reveal of the saucy product. You know, of a saucy product. And hey, guess what I'm gonna do? Because you guys are so cool. Because you guys are so beautiful and totally cool, I'm going to play you a song from the new Alan Watts album that's coming out next week. Did I say next week? I did say next week, Captain Jack. I did say next week. That's
Flip it.
Yeah. I said it next
week.
Next week. We had an album drop last week. We just had an album drop, and we got another one dropping next week.
That boy got sauce.
Oh! Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Cats and Jack?
You an album dropping machine, bro.
Yo. I beat it. It beat that. Yeah, it's true.
That's the move.
And what's crazy is each one is better than the previous one. How does that work?
That's the sauce. It just keeps getting better. You just keep adding the sauce on.
Yeah, that's right. You do.
And there's never too much sauce.
Never too much sauce. Not over here. It's just like the right amount of sauce. Drip, drip, splash by Jove. That's how we get down. I just got to download this from my Dropbox. And then I'll put it on. Hey, Hercules! Hercules! Come here and help your father a minute. Yeah, get that boy to work. Excuse me? What'd you say?
That's how you do it. So that's how you do it.
Hey, look, it's Captain Jack.
Can you hear me?
You can't hear you. Put some
What's
headphones
up,
on.
young Hurt?
Put headphones on, you'll be able to hear Captain Jack.
Hello.
Hello, young Saucy. What are you doing?
Watching some YouTube.
You living your best life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch this YouTube channel. We're on a Saucy YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, who are you watching on YouTube right now?
And Pikmin stuff.
Oh, Pikmin. Oh, that's cool.
They've now made like little mini episodes.
Really? Pikmin?
Yeah, it's like a 3D show.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know. I love Pikmin. Pikmin is so cute and small.
I like that Liverpool shirt. Is that Liverpool right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sauce.
That's super sauce. All right, Herky, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you go grab a copy of the WhatsWave vinyl? One of each. So 2 albums and the single. Could you do that? Thank you. Good boy. yo, you should definitely, you know, get a kid, because then you can get them to do stuff. That's very cool. You know, just straight up put them to work. And while we're sorting that out, yeah, I'm going to play you this beautiful new song. This will be hitting streaming services this Friday. This beautiful new song will, by Jove. Hey. Woo!
Akira. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. The same problem arises in medicine, because the body is a very complexly interrelated organism. And if you look at the body in a superficial way, you may see there's something wrong with it. Here's chickenpox, and there's spots that itch. You might say, well, spots are there, cut them off. So you kill the bug. Well, then you find you've got a real problem. Because you have to introduce some bugs to kill the bug. Like bring rabbits into Australia. And that starts going all over the place and getting out of it. But then you think, well, now wait a minute. It wasn't the bugs in the blood. There are bugs all over the place. What was wrong with this person? That his blood system suddenly became vulnerable to those particular bugs. His resistance wasn't out. Therefore, what you should have given was not an antibiotic, but vitamins. Okay, so we're going to build up his resistance. But resistance to what? You may build up resistance to this and this and this class of bugs, but then there's another one that loves that situation. It comes right in. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. See, we always look at the human being medically in bits and pieces. Because we have heart specialists, lung specialists, bone specialists, nerve specialists, and so on. And so on. And they each see the human being from their point of view. There are a few generalists, but they realize the human body is so complicated that no one mind can understand it. And furthermore, supposing we do succeed in healing all these people of their disease, what do we then do about the population problem? I mean, we've stopped cholera, the black bubonic plague, we're getting the better of tuberculosis, we may fix cancer and heart disease. Then what will people die of? Well, let us go on living. There'll be enormous quantities of it. Then we have to fix this birth thing. Pills for everybody. Then we find, what are the effects, the side effects of those pills? What are the psychological effects upon men and women of not breeding children in the usual way? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
What up, Joe?
We don't know.
Hey, what up, D-Man?
We don't know.
So I'm feeling really interrelated to this song.
We don't know. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism. The way the world actually is an enormously complex, interrelated organism.
What? Hey! What up, Bismarck? What up, Multiverse Media Space? What up, Miss Superconductor? What up, everybody? Oh! Wise men say only fools rush in, that I can't help falling in love with you. Yo, that was brand new from What's Wave 2, How to Be a Better Person, the album. That song is called The Way the World Actually Is, and that will be hitting all streaming platforms this Friday, by Jove, because we don't stop. Get in the zone, refuse to leave. What kind of glory could you receive, by Jove? What do you think of the nice song, Captain Jack?
I loved it. That was amazing, man.
Oh, thank you, baby.
That was some good sauce right there.
Hey, yeah, we got this album's real special. I got some real amazing musicians playing on this record. It was like it was cool because I knew exactly from the beginning the whole shape of it, what it looked like, what it sounded like, the whole vibe of the whole thing. I was able to build a very specific vibe, you know, and that's cool. Sometimes nice, you're doing a thing, you know, and you're kind of working it out as you go along. You're feeling out, and sometimes you know, just like you were talking about earlier during that picture and shit, sometimes you just know the shape of the thing. You just know what it's going to be.
That's awesome. What just happened on the screen? Somebody exploded on the screen. It was amazing.
Yeah, that means someone just gave us some money. Yeah, what up, Jared Saunders?
Somebody do that shit again. I was like looking down at my screen. I was like, oh my God. What happened? I like that shit.
Yeah, I still don't know exactly how it works. For some reason, it displays emojis that we use on Twitch, and it explodes them on the screen when people send us super chats. It's pretty cool. Jared Saunders just sent us a super chat. Yeah. Thank you, Jared Saunders. Says, yo.
Good job, Jared.
Your music saved my life. Thank you. Oh! God bless you, brother. That's beautiful to hear. And your super chat just made things explode on the screen and brought joy to Captain Jack.
It did do
That's
that.
the circle of life.
I kind of want to just walk down the street and that shit just happened. Like,
that's the future, baby. That's how it'll be. That's how the future's going to be.
Them Apple glasses.
Yeah. When everything's augmented reality and everything, and everyone's brain is wired into this craziness, that's what's going to be happening, baby. Just shit will be exploding across your face. It'll get annoying. You're like, get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to see something sauce?
Can you imagine just like walking by, swiping the air like this? And just,
get out of it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's how it's gonna be. Yikes! So much yikes. Yeah, do you want to see something beautiful?
Yes. I like this piano music in the background.
Yeah, like, that's from this record. That's from one of these records. It's this instrumental of one of the songs from the last one. Nice. I think it was one of them. You see this thing? Ooh.
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 Look at that sauce.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's nice.
Ooh. If you're listening on the podcast, we're just... Ooh. Ooh. We're looking at What's Wave vinyl. Oh, I also should have said, spoiler alert, look away. If you don't want to see What's Wave vinyl, look away. If you don't want to see the glory and wonder that is this, that is the lovely...
There's a lot going on there.
The lovely, oof, you know. Also, you know, we're not too close up, so it's not going to give away the whole experience. It doesn't give away the even slightly experience. Shouts out to Phased, by the way. Phased is in the chat right now, the guy who drew this. The incredible artist behind this here image. Captain Jack. So you're basically, Captain Jack, your artistic collaborator.
He's in here right now.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now. That's Phased. What up, Phased? He was on the show last week.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's nice.
Ooh, so nice.
It was a pleasure working with your stuff, man.
Yeah. And God willing, that's going to happen again. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
But
you give me good inspirations.
Yeah. That's real, right?
They don't even understand that circle on the back, man. They don't even understand that. There's memes behind all that.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, I don't want to ruin it for them though if they ain't never seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's
And if
kind
they
of
wanna
crazy. It's like
make their own, yeah, because you can't. There's crazy detail on this that this camera is not picking up. But ooh, so nice. Ooh, so nice.
There's that golden ratio of the music back there.
Let's talk about it.
That's math. That's math at work there in the back.
That's real, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Took that watch wave and did some math with it with the golden ratios, and that's the image it came up with. Isn't that cool?
We doing the math, man. So that's what that was.
We're doing the math.
We doing the math, man. So explain that. Explain that to people who don't know what golden ratios is.
You know, it's just the perfect of everything, man. It's just like symbiotic sauce of it all, and I took the minutes of your album there, just like the total number of all the songs added up, and I plugged that into a little Captain Jack sauce formula, and it spit back out that image, man. And you know, then I went to color correcting and grading and stuff like that. But it was really cool because at first I was just playing with it, and I was like, wow, what if I actually, you know, gave it some meaning wave, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just having this idea in my head, and it wasn't working out at first. And then I really put some deep thought into it, and I was like, what if I took all the songs and added all that up? You know what I'm saying? Because it's what the album is, you know? And I added all that up, and then I took that math and I plugged it into my little special formula that I got for plugging in special formulas in, and it came out with that. And I was very pleased. I was like, this is it. This is what belongs.
Ow! This is righteousness. Righteousness, baby. And it came out beautiful, and you're going to be so happy.
Too. I was excited about it.
Well, when you had the idea,
I told you, and I told you. Huh?
When you had the idea.
Yeah, and I remember explaining to you, and I was just so lit off of it, and you were kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, well, show me some sauce, whatever. But I was like, okay, I'll get back to you. But, like, I gotta go.
Yeah, that's how it'd be. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm like, all right. Like, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, now I understand. The epic contents of your brain, Captain Jack. Sometimes I would love to just like crack your head open with a mallet and just like watch everything that comes out, you know? See all the stuff, all the beautiful things that come out of that big old head right there.
The sauce. It's gonna be like a sauce drip forever. It's like one of those like Easter egg things, just like all that stuff coming out.
Excuse me. Anyway, well, that shit came out beautiful, baby. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to FaZe. Oh.
Yes, FaZe. Good job, bro.
Yeah. What about Andy Burrows says, who's making the Phoenix emoji? You already know. Did I tell you, Captain Jack?
No.
So, you know, we've been talking about this new Jordan Peterson record that we're going to be working on. And so I've been making this Jordan Peterson record. The last time I made a Jordan Peterson record, it was about this time last year. And then not long after it came out, he became very ill. Like, he's been real ill, you know? And he spent the last year being shoved around various hospitals and institutions and all sorts of places all over the world trying to cure his problems, you know?
Yeah.
Basically, he was like, they put him on benzos because of some awful shit that was going down with his like wife nearly dying and all this type of shit. And then he tried to get off the benzos, and that nearly like took him out, you know, because those things is crazy and evil.
Oh my god.
And he had to go like someplace in Russia and all sorts of shit. But anyway, so he's been away for a year, right? And some people like, he ain't never coming back. People thought he was never coming back. People were like, oh, like he like suffered neurological damage. He's never coming back. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, whatever. Shut up. He'll be back, you know. I was always like, if you're gonna be a phoenix, first you must burn, and you don't get no epic third act story without first having, you know, you don't get the Return of the Jedi if they ain't got no shit to return from, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, so I told you, you know, I was working on this new album for the past couple of weeks, and then I sent you all that TikTok shit. Like the last song off the previous album has gone crazy on TikTok, thousands and thousands of people are posting videos of themselves making art to the song Art from the last album.
I really like that.
Which
That's
is
just
sick.
so dope. I love creation. I love that it inspired them.
Yeah, I know, it was a beautiful one for it to happen, right? But then guess what happens yesterday?
Yeah.
Guess who comes back?
Wow.
Yesterday I'm working on the penultimate song of the whole album. And guess who posts a video on the YouTube for the first time in a year?
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Right?
So he was like, yo, I'm here.
Yo.
I'm gonna toss it down.
Yeah. I'm back, baby! Just when everyone's like, it's funny, people take people for granted, right? And he was this real important presence in people's lives and putting things in perspective and helping people deal with shit for a bunch of years. And then he disappeared. And this year, everyone's like, just when we needed him most! Ah!
Oh, man, for sure.
But like, sometimes it's like, you gotta let people find their own way,
Yeah.
Mr. Miyagi has to fuck off for a bit. Like,
you gotta give him that fishing pole, bro.
That's right. But anyway, so that's pretty epic. And life is such an epic story, Just one epic arc after another. Speaking of epic...
Ooh.
Ooh.
You got more sauce?
Ooh.
You
More
got
sauce. More sauce. More sauce. More sauce. Big, giant, they're so big. You forget how big records
so
are.
big and beautiful.
Amazing. What up, Michael
You
Keefe?
get that sauce when you get that sauce.
Michael Keefe says he is still very important in people's lives. Really. Really, really, really. Etonifer says, thank God Dr. Peterson is on the mend. He's back home. It's so good. What was so beautiful is because he's been in all these crazy places all around the world. So seeing him recording a video in his study, in his house, which is like where everyone saw him for the first time, was recording a video in his study. He blew up a video on YouTube. Video of him in his study, being like, hello, adjusting his tie, and he's back in that same spot. It just feels right, feels good. Now, what up, Mike Better says the albums look amazing. Ooh.
Have people already started getting the album in their hands?
They're in the mail. The first lot are in the mail. I don't know if anyone's got one yet.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think you need to have like an opening. Like people need to like do, I don't know, show you their opening of the thing or playing it for the first time or something. Do a hashtag or something,
Yeah, definitely.
See them all.
I want everybody to be doing unboxing videos.
Yeah,
unboxing
videos for sure. Get the YouTube blowing up.
Yeah, the unboxing videos, the unsleeving. The unsleeving videos. See this thing? See what it does? It opens. Woo! Opening up. It's got vinyls in it, baby. It's got a book in it, by Jove. A book. A beautiful book.
I love books.
Oh my goodness. It's like, yeah, anyway. It's really amazing. You did an amazing job on the design on this, my guy. I gotta say.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
I enjoyed the color of that book, but I like both books a lot. That I just was like, I couldn't even choose a favorite.
Oh yeah, because the books, they're very different. The colors in the books, What's great about them is they have all the lyrics in them because they're lyric books, lyric books.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and you can read. Play on demand. Now, dear, play. So you can read along. You can sit there in a comfy chair. Put the record on.
It's nice when you do that too, because I feel like it really sticks with you a lot. Then
Yeah, it does exactly. And you have all these associations, because then you'll remember forever. You kind of have that warm, happy feeling of being on that chair or whatever. Now, I don't know if you'll remember, if you're watching this. I don't know if you remember when we did the campaign. We had the visuals, and we had mock-ups. What you call mock-ups, which is drawings that you made to show what the thing might look like. And this is what it looked like. This is the mock-up come to life, and that's really magical. Because and I made that mock-up in Photoshop, and I was like, I couldn't find like a mock-up that had colored vinyl, so I found like a vinyl, and then I did a layer and blended it and colored it. You know what I mean? And here it is, looking like the mock-up.
And now you sauced it down, looking like the mock-up.
Ooh.
All the sauce.
Ooh. Oh shit, and that's true. Kyla Sherrod says, today I got an email from ThinkSpot, contributor spotlight featuring ATD. ThinkSpot is the social media channel Jordan Peterson set up just before he got ill, basically. He was just about to launch this thing. And they sent an email out about me today. God bless them.
Yes.
Mike Better says, are there email notifications going out when the albums have shipped? That's a good question, actually. I'll ask Charlotte about that. Basically, they're just going out in batches. They're just going out in batches all week. So they're just all going to go out, basically, this week.
Somebody said they're going to scalp one. Said, damn it! I don't think they got on the first order wave.
Yeah, that's the thing, baby. It was like you had to be there during that campaign to get them, But
he's talking about paying double the price for it. So you know what I'm saying. I think it's worth more than double the price.
Yeah, I think this is a very rare artifact.
Yeah.
There's only a few of these made, baby. We really should have made way more, but it's like budgets and stuff. We had to move to Texas. We didn't have. What's that?
You know what's saucy though is the limitedness of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, we'll be there for the next collection. I saw this cat the other day. I don't know the YouTuber guy, but I just saw it on the TikTok. He bought a Pokemon card for $150,000. No,
that was that fool Logic. That fool Logic.
What's his name?
Logic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so,
it's Logic.
But, it's like, hey, that's he's got one now. He completed his collection. You know what I'm saying? So maybe somebody's gonna be buying this record for $150,000 from somebody one day.
Yeah, but it's the first printing. It's first printing, because even if at some point we go, okay, we'll make some more of them, they'll be the second printing. This will always be the first printing. And when we do that second printing, if we do a second printing ever, I will be making sure you, Captain Jack, do something slightly different with the artwork to differentiate it. Shit like that.
Totally will.
We all got to go at
There's already little hidden shit in this one. There's little hidden shit in this one too. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't even notice one of the things I hit on that one.
Yeah, I found that shit. Yeah, this is it, because I can be doing this slight unboxing now and showing you a bit, but like when you get this and you have it in your hand, you start looking at it and like really looking at the detail and stuff of that nature, you're gonna be like, wow. Because there's hidden things, the way there is with the music. There's Easter eggs in the music, and there's Easter eggs in the record. And there's
I'm gonna sauce it down next one. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go psycho on it with the Easter eggs.
Yeah, that's the vibes, baby. Like I always said, the idea is that the whole thing is, on a level with the music. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that shit is important, baby. That shit's important. Yo, we're going to be opening up the phone lines shortly. If you want to call in and say hi to Captain Jack or Akira or both at the same time, you should be able to do that, by Jove. I'm going to play one more track. Well, I'm going to play a track. I'm going to play a track from this Watts record, I reckon. Which one shall I play? There's so many amazing ones. Ooh.
Damn, the man said he'll triple the price now. He just keeps going up.
Yeah, definitely. Run
like an auction.
Yeah, we'll put like one on eBay. Just one.
Yeah, that would be nice. Have like a whole call-in telethon for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Telethon. Give one away. Do some shit like this. The person who does like the sauciest MEANINGWAVE exists type thing. Like, for example, I wonder if I can find that. We had a homie driving around on a forklift truck shouting MEANINGWAVE exists. Sent us a video. That's pretty sweet.
I want somebody to get the keys to the Jumbotron screen and put MEANINGWAVE on the Jumbotron at a game or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need. That's the kind of vibes. All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna play something exclusive right now. This is from the brand new album, How to Be a Better Person. This is Pretty Crazy by Jove. Ooh! Ooh!
Now you see, if you do that, you do at least give yourself a chance. And it may be that when you are in this way freed from busybodiness and being out to improve everything, that your own nature will begin to take care of itself. Because you're not getting in the way of yourself all the time. You will begin to find out the great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening. Yes, he said, I have learned a technique to express myself because I had something in me that had to come out. If I were a musician, I had to learn how music is produced. If I want to describe something, I have to learn a language so that others can understand it. I need a technique. But then beyond that, I'm afraid I can't tell you how it was that I used that technique to express this mysterious thing I wanted to show you. If we could tell people, we would have schools where we would infallibly train musical geniuses, scientific miracle minds. And there would be so many of them, we wouldn't know what to do with them. Geniuses would be a dime a dozen. And then we would say, well, these people are after all not very ingenious. You know, PhDs, how many of them are there? Because what is fascinating always about genius is the fellow does something we can't understand. He surprises us. The great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening. But you see, just in the same way, we cannot understand our own brains. Neurology knows relatively little about the brain, which is only to say that the brain is a lot smarter than neurology. Yet there is this, which can perform all these extraordinary intellectual and cultural miracles. We don't know how we do, but we did. We didn't have some campaign to have an improved brain over the monkeys or whatever may be our ancestors. It happened. And all growth is fundamentally something that happens. But for it to happen, two things are important. And the first is, as I said, you must have the technical ability to express what you want. Secondly, you must get out of your own way. The great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening.
What I know! Hey!
practice getting out of our own way. It would turn into another form of self-improvement. See, here's the dynamics of this. And we find this problem, you see, repeatedly throughout the entire history of human spirituality. In the phraseology of Zen Buddhism, you cannot get this by thinking. You cannot attain to it by not thinking. As getting out of your own way ceases to be a matter of choice when you see that there's nothing else for you to do. When you see, in other words, that doing something about your situation is not going to help you. When you see equally that trying not to do anything about it is not going to help you. Where are you? Where do you stand? You're nonplussed. And you are simply reduced to watching.
What?
Yo. That
What?
sexy sax was saucy.
What's that, my guy?
That sexy sax was saucy.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy Ginge. That's my boy Ginge. He was my childhood. He was like my best friend when I was like 11, I think, 11 or 12.
Okay.
You know, you have like a different best friend every year in that period.
Yeah, yeah.
He was the one I went roller booting with, you know. That was my roller booting homie. He plays a mean sax.
He was killer on that sax.
Yo, he killed it. I sent him that. I was like, I was like, can you go bet and do this thing? I was like, can you go like think of like psychedelic fairs when they were doing like Love My Way and Pretty in Pink and all that type of vibe. We want psychedelic first vibes by Jove. Oh shoot, we got people called in. We got call-ins.
Oh, let's go, bring him on.
All right, let's get some people up in this thing. Alrighty, what up, Frederick Swan? We got Frederick Swan coming in, joining right now. Joining us here on the Meaning Stream. What a beautiful thing. Look at this. We had a beautiful sunset here with Captain Jack today. That was a beautiful sunset, and now your head is purple. Looking like Sourcetown Thanos up in this thing. Yo.
I got the ring, bro.
Yo.
The glove.
Yeah, you looking good. Everyone needs a purple light in their life. Captain Jack now taking lighting consultations via Zoom, I guess.
You think I'm...
Yo, what's cracking, baby? Oh, maybe I can get on the different... Then we can see both. If we do this. Yes, it works! It works! How you doing, baby? Can you hear us? Hello?
I guess I'm... Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Frederick
Yo,
Swan.
there he is.
What's going on, baby? What's cracking?
Well, been listening to your meeting streams for a while now. And I'm cis white dad, by the way.
Hey, what's cracking, baby? Regular father. It's regular father in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, baby? What's going on with you?
So, well, I've been working on my roof, as I mentioned before, and it was actually awesome because yesterday I'm up on the roof all day. I just had old meeting streams and JBPWAVE mixes playing all day.
Yes.
And I get down off the roof, it's dark, and I go in, I look at what else is going on YouTube, and Jordan Peterson's back. I'm like, this was an amazing day. I was slaying dragons all day to Jordan Peterson, and then I find out the man's back. It was wonderful.
Hey.
So that's the big happening right now.
That's a beautiful thing. How's your roof?
My roof is about half finished. I got chased away by rain, but I got all the underlayment down, so it's waterproof.
Nice.
That's all I can ask for at the moment. So when the rain breaks tomorrow, I'm going to go up and finish it.
You ever had to fix a roof, Captain Jack?
I fell through a roof one time.
Not a fun experience, I'm sure.
Not a fun experience at all, man.
Is that the time you were chasing the crackhead out your house when you had no clothes on?
What's that?
Is that the time you were chasing the crackhead out your house and you had no clothes on, or was that another one?
No, different time. That was when my house got broken into.
Ah, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no, what was that? No, didn't he go out
That's
the window?
awesome.
Did he go out? Is that what it was? I get these things confused.
That cat, he ended up going out of a window, but R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it. So.
Yikes.
But yeah, man, life is crazy sometimes. The adventures it takes you on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah. How'd you fall through a roof, Captain Jack?
15 years old. I worked for this electrician guy during the summertime. He had me up on some roof. I don't know if it was a week or whatever. I fell through that. I fell through the sheetrock of the ceiling, and I was so small. I went through the little rafters like I was on a amusement park ride or something.
Yeah.
But then I luckily landed on something underneath that part. So that's why I think I didn't die or broke a leg or whatever. Just hurt real bad.
It's
and then
important.
I decided I didn't want to be an electrician anymore. What'd you say?
I used to slide down the neighbor's roof. I used to climb up a tree, and then I'd get on the neighbor's roof, and then I would slide down it. It was like a roof of their kind of outside mini house or something. It was like bigger than the shed.
Yeah.
And I would do that until, of course, one day it couldn't take my noble 8-year-old physique anymore, and I went through that thing. And my mum had been warning me, don't be climbing up on that tree and don't be getting on the neighbor's roof. You'll go through that roof. No, I'm gonna go. I went through that roof. I got a big trouble.
I've never been on a roof, and I've done roofing for
Was that?
I've done too many roofs. Let's put it that way.
Too many roofs.
But never fell.
You never fall.
Never fallen through. Never fallen off.
Never fallen off.
That's good, man.
It's a roof professional.
Yeah.
Well, people ask me when they get up there, they'll say, "Aren't you afraid of heights?" I say, "Well, yes, I'm terrified of heights, but I like money. So stay up on the roof for money."
There you go.
That's righteousness right there. Bless you, regular father. Well, it's lovely to have you here. Do you have a request? Is there something special you would like to hear? I ain't got no songs about roofs yet.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. When you played, when the first time I heard, I saw my dad in a dream.
Ooh.
I thought it was, it started off, it was kind of goofy because, he's meeting famous people and stuff, and it's just a silly dream. But then the meaning just hit me, and I got to thinking about my own dad and all. And I don't know how much time I got, but I got, I have this chess set that my dad bought years and years ago. And it's just the thing's been through hell because I was a little kid at the time, and but I always loved it. And after my dad had to go away, that was kind of the only part of him that I had available to me, and it just kind of stuck with me. And it wasn't until years later when I met him again, and find this broken old man, that I realized that he had bought that for me, knowing nothing about chess. He knew nothing about chess, but the joy that it brought his son, he got it from me, and for whatever reason, I held on to it. I could have sold it in a yard sale years ago, but I kept it. And so when you play that song, it just brought a ton of that back. I've about a year ago, I refinished it and put it back together. And now my boy and we play on the same chess set. It's one of the few possessions that, one of the few inanimate objects I would run back into a burning building for. It's, means that much. And also, I actually, it's this little folding job, and the pieces are inside.
That's cool. It's cool.
And it makes this perfect clunky sound when you tilt it. I loved that as a kid. And it's just this perfect little memory. And hearing that song, having a guy relive memories of his dad that he didn't necessarily even have, but finding that, you know, ethereal connection, you know, that really got to me. So I wouldn't mind hearing I saw my dad in a dream.
Regular father! Make some noise in the chat for that regular father. By Joe! By Joe! With that clunky, beautiful thing that connects him to his father and he to his son, and all of them across space and time to that spirit of the Father, which is eternal and binds us all together in glory and nobility.
My father resides in that chest set.
Hey, yo. Thank you for sharing that with us, brother. And thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, and we're going to play this for you right now. And, yeah, we're going to play this for you now, baby. It's Akira The Don and Theo Von. I saw my dad in a dream.
I was just thinking that John was kind of... A lot of people can be real father figures for me. I have such a desperation for that energy and that connection in my life that I will latch on to people or put them in a place where, oh, I gotta tell you this. So, I saw my dad in a dream when I was in Hawaii, or in Maui. Sorry, when I was in Maui. And it was really crazy because I hadn't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision. You know, when I had an adult vision. And I saw him. You know, when I saw him, and it was crazy. We were at it was kind of confusing. It was a dream, you know. And Robert De Niro was there, and Matthew McConaughey was there. And we were in Maui. My dad was in one room, eating at a table, and Matthew McConaughey and Robert De Niro were in another room. And my dad wanted to come and meet Matthew McConaughey, but he didn't want to meet Robert De Niro. And so I was trying to, like, mediate between the two of them. And finally, my dad and Matthew McConaughey got to meet each other, which doesn't mean anything, but it was just interesting to see my father. I hadn't seen him. I saw my dad in a dream. I saw my dad in a dream. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision. I saw my dad in a dream. I saw my dad in a dream. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision. You know, I'd seen him in pictures, and I'd seen him in just, you know, imagination what he looked like or something, but I hadn't seen him really. And it made me think that my dad lives in Hawaii or something, you know? Like, I was like, oh, is this where he's been? And it made me think, well, of course this is where he's been. This is where I would be. It is stunning. Oh yeah, I got to see my dad, man. I got to see him. It was I just didn't know. I didn't know that he's been in Hawaii or been, you know, that he's been there. And he was healthy. He was healthier looking than I'd ever seen him in my whole life. That's what's wild. He was kind of thicker, he'd been eating. His hair was darker. And he was laughing, man. He was laughing. He was kind of being cool, kind of a little bit play it cool or be cool, I guess. I don't know. I mean, he lives in that world, in the subconscious or in dream world. So I have no idea what his life is like there. He may drive a Corvette. I don't know. I didn't see, the parking lot or anything like that. I just saw just him. I saw my dad in a dream. I saw my dad in a dream. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision. I saw my dad in a dream. I saw my dad in a dream. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision.
What up, though? Yo, Yo, that goes out to regular father. Hey. Even in a vision, I saw my dad in a dream. I haven't seen him in 20 years. Even in a vision.
And man, right when I got up, I've just been on this kick where I've just been trying to stay more motivated, and like when it's time to get up, it's time to get up. And I need to do things, and I want to have more experiences in my life. You know, recently I've just been realizing like I do a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of the same things. And I'm not really having a lot of like new experience. And so I want to have a little bit more of that. Man, I wish I'd have just laid back down and tried to go right back and see him. You know, wherever he was. But it's just so funny, man. I've slept in, you know, in the past 20 years, I've probably fallen asleep in, you know, 42 states and 15 or 20 or 30, I don't know, countries. And not once did I see my father, and then, bam, I'm in Maui, and there he is.
Maui, there he is. What up, dog? That one went out to regular 5. That was Akira The Don and Theo 1. That's on the new album, MEANINGWAVE Masterpieces. That is out now. What do you think about that song, Captain Jack?
I like that, man. I saw my dad in a dream. I'd tell him to give me that money he owes me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. D-Man says I must be lucky to see mine each day. Yeah, that's right, you are.
Yeah.
Michael Dodger.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny too, because I look back on that. That it really shows me that my dad wanted to be a good dad, and he was not able to. And I thought, well, I owe it to myself. I owe it to my dad. I owe it to my son to be the dad that he couldn't be. And,
for sure, man.
That's
I could perpetuate a cycle, but I'm not going to do that. That's perpetuating that cycle. That'd be easy.
Destroy interdimensional and intergenerational bullshit.
Boy.
What up, Bismarck says I haven't seen my dad in 5. God bless, brother. Michael Keefe says this song makes me cry every time. I saw my dad in a dream, tracked his number down and reached out, never got a response. We've spoken twice in 20 years. Shit.
Yeah, we don't know how much dads actually mean until we're older, huh?
Yeah, right. I haven't seen my dad in 6 years, but that's because he's in the UK and I'm in America. But I did talk to him on Facebook chat a month or so ago. He's reclusive.
Oh, that's good.
You're reclusive, my old man. Yo, we're gonna bring in someone else. Let's bring in someone else. Who we bringing in right now? Who we bringing in, Cats and Jack?
New sauce. Who this?
He's upside down.
It's upside down?
It's upside down. It's members time. Oh, he's the right way around now. What's cracking, baby?
It's upside down one.
It's members time. Who you got with you, members time? We can't hear you. Make some noise. Let us know that you have a face that makes noise. We got no sound coming from you. Are you muted? You are not muted. You have got no sound. Oh no. He's got no sound. He had all that time to make his sound work, and he did not. I'm going to ask him to unmute. Unmute!
You got the hat, though?
You got that hat.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah! Yeah!
What's up? Forklift gang in the house.
Forklift gang! Yo.
I got young Trill DK with me.
Ow! That's young Trill DK in the house.
Yeah. Virginia Beach 757 checking in.
Oh my goodness, what a time to be alive.
757.
What a time to be alive. How you boys doing? What's going on?
Crazy being here with y'all.
Yo. It's
Glad you
epic
could be in the
having you
building,
here.
man.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Captain Jack.
Yeah,
Vibe
man.
were amazing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yo, look at these fine gentlemen. What's going on with you? So, just to break it down for the people out there, if you were listening to the Meaning Wave Morning Show, you'd have heard talk of the forklift gang. It's a gang of people who drive forklifts who hang around in our chat. You'd think one guy in a forklift, that was a miracle enough. Turns out there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of people in forklifts.
Hey, forklift gang.
And they be doing
Do y'all have a t-shirt?
We need
Do y'all have a forklift gang t-shirt?
Yo, that's
We're
real.
going
Tell
to.
you.
That's real.
Come on, man. Need that.
They be doing donuts in the parking lot in the forklift, listening to that Meaning Wave Morning Show, firing off finger guns.
That's the move.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some shirts. I'm gonna send one to Akira and you, Captain Jack.
All right, man. I'll rock it. Mine's got to be black, though, man. Black or white. That's it. All right.
Got you.
Captain
I
specific.
got you.
What's good over
Yeah,
here?
that morning stream definitely gets me to work day.
Say that again?
So what do y'all forklift?
We work for a sign company called AGI. We make big signs for banks, car dealerships, stadiums. You name it, we make the signs for it.
Nice.
Okay. And y'all lift all the parts and pieces up, huh?
Yes.
Oh
sir.
yeah, deal steel, aluminum, flat sheets,
Okay.
square tube, everything.
Nice.
That's nice.
Nice. And you got an ill-ass hat
Oh yeah.
and a beautiful...
Yeah, that hat stuff.
Got the cowboy hat on. You know, I had to put that on, represent the forklift gang.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
that's righteousness. Tell me, how did you find the wave?
It was actually, I was on Spotify.
Right.
And we're mycologists, and we're big into mushrooms and things like that. And we were listening to some Terrence McKenna.
Of course.
And I just on Spotify looked up Terrence McKenna and found your album and was like, this is the vibe.
Hey.
And the path, everything has kind of just helped and motivate life. Waves of Sorrow, like I told you before, it helped me get through my grandmother's death.
Yeah.
That was an amazing album. The Joe Rogan Experience with that album, another amazing one. So just been on the vibe since then. Have not stopped listening to Meaning Wave. Found the live streams and have just been here since every day since finding
Amazing.
Yeah. That's amazing. Well, we're
That's
real happy
amazing.
to have you here, baby. You're a joyful presence in this world. Make some noise in the chat. Make some noise in the
Love
chat.
the family.
Hey.
Love all of you.
Word XP says, like Terrence says, find the others. Although, of course, you wouldn't say they'd be like, find the other. I can't even do it. I can't do the Terrence. I had a good Terrence McKenna impression going down like about a month ago when I was working on that Terrence McKenna song. No, I can't do it. By Jove. D-Man says, Akira, play the banjo song for these fine forklifters. What's the banjo song? Do we have, you maybe it means that new Jim Morrison one. No, I got to ask the fine forklifters, what song did they want? The fine forklifters get to choose their own adventure.
Oh, man. So I would have to say if I picked one, because it'd be what got me on you, would be probably Archaic Revival. Yes.
Ooh. Souse. You got it, baby. You got the Archaic Revival coming
Thank
up
you.
for the forklift gang.
If anybody wants to sell an album.
Gang.
And, if anyone wants to sell an album, triple the price. I'm doing triple the price for a vinyl album, yo. I'm the one representing. If you got a second one, triple the price.
Hey, God bless you, boys. Thank you for being here. Wonderful seeing you. It's wonderful seeing you in the chat all the time. It's wonderful. He sent me a video today. It was a beautiful video.
Yeah,
I posted it somewhere, and I'll post it in other places too. Stay righteous.
Thank you, man.
Stay epic.
Appreciate you. Stay blessed.
Yo, God
Keep it
bless
saucy,
you.
fellows.
Yo, this goes out to the forklift gang.
Going out to the forklift gang across space and time is Akira The Don, Terrence McKenna,
The way I think
and
of the
the
psychedelics is they are catalysts to the imagination.
Catalysts.
They were back 100,000 years ago. The imagination, which was just this glimmering, this iridescence on the surface of ape cognition, was under the influence of the reciprocal feedback of self-reflection that is created by watching your own mind. watching your own mind.
Hey!
Watching your own mind. Watching your own mind. Because it has suddenly become interesting, because it has suddenly been flooded by a psychoactive amine, that iridescence has been coaxed into language, art, architecture, music, poetry, the whole ball of wax. But now we know these things. We can uncover the secret of our origin. I'm very keen for the notion of what I call the Archaic Revival. And the Archaic Revival is this overarching metaphor that is the way for us to go to save our necks at this point. When a culture gets into trouble, instinctively what it does is it goes back through its own past until it finds a moment where things seem to make sense. And then it brings that moment forward into the present. The Archaic Revival brings that moment forward into the present. The Archaic Revival brings that moment forward into the present. The Archaic Revival brings that moment forward into the present.
What? Yo, that one went out to the Forklift Gang, by Jove. Shouts out to the whole Forklift Gang. All my Forklift boys and girls locked in across space and time. Yo, you are beloved, you are appreciated. Bop, bop.
Thank you.
Hey, God bless you, baby.
Mostly appreciated.
Hey.
Forklift Gang got a mascot.
What's that?
That's
They got their mascot.
Oh,
Rosie
shoot.
the mascot up in the
Can
building.
we see that? Let's see if I got this new screen and you can actually see people on the top row. Yeah, look, they do. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they do. Nice. We're trying to have another one of our homies in. What up, Glenn Lusk? Appreciate you, baby. Says, only you can make me feel so true. Yeah, that sounds like a country song. That's beautiful. Thank you. We're trying to connect to Michael Keith. He's having problems with his audio. What's up, Michael Keith? Let's see if we can get someone else in here. Admit. How's everyone doing out there in chatland? Shouts in to everybody locked in across space and time. By the way, we have not done the international high five. I just realized. That's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. We have not done the international high five. How could that not have happened?
All right, is everything good? Am I here?
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Hey, what's cracking, baby?
The homies in.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Word XP.
Hang on, let me add Word X. Hey, there we go. Let me put this down. Word XP's in the place! Yo, what's cracking, baby? Word XP, we've not done the international high five. So we need a question.
Yeah, let's do it.
We need a question for the people. I want you to pose that question. The first part of the question is, where are you? Where is your ape suit? Where is the part of your body that is the bit that goes to the bathroom and picks shit up? That part of you. Where is the part of you that picks shit up and has thumbs? Where is that? And if we
I'm up in Toronto.
You're in Toronto. Do you have an extra question for the international high five? This is an opportunity for you to find something out.
I would say my question would be, what is the source of true confidence?
Wow, there you just straight in there. No fucking around, not even slightly fucking around.com 2020. What is the source of true confidence, baby? I would say a good beard, you know. A good beard.
I'm starting to grow one in.
Could be, but that's not true. That's like, you know, that's a little thing. That's a little thing. Multiverse Media Space says it's older than that and beautiful. Summer Needle says, I missed you guys last night. Last night was epic. Where were you? Bismarck, you combine the best of consciousnesses, Akira. Thank you very much, Bismarck. Multiverse Media Space says likewise. Cindy Betty says word. Word! That's right. Not just any kind of word, the W-E-R-D kind of a word, the XP kind of a word. That's what's up. British Breakers XV says, ooh, another call-in. Yeah. Militime 981 says, Wavelord Takeover. By Jove! Michael Keefe says, damn it, I got it figured out now. Good. Summer Needles, Melbourne, Bismarck and Crest Hill, Illinois. Miller Time 981 is CC, Texas. Maria Lizak's in the house. Corrected her spelling of word XP. Righteousness. Kyla Sherrod says word XP. Everyone's saying word XP because they love it when they see their boy up on that screen, shining like a diamond. Multiverse Media Space, PCB, Certain Teens. Michael Dodgel, Marylander. Truth is the source of true confidence. Andy Burrows says it's self-love, isn't it? Michael Keefe says that means I lost my chance. No, you ain't lost your chance, baby. We're here for another half hour. You got a chance still. You was in line. We don't forget things like that. Lines are important. Brandon Shirtler, faith is the source of the confidence. Text us. Fool Killer 3644 South Carolina. And the source is self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. By Jove, I need to hydrate more. My contact lenses has just started to almost pop out of my eyeballs. You ever get that?
I didn't even know you had contacts.
Yeah, well, now you do. And one of them, they're like, yo, you get that thing? It's one of the reasons I'm glad I don't smoke weed these days, because you know when you smoke weed and you get like mad dry, it really exacerbates the issue, and your contact lenses, they're just like all over the place. Cindy Bailey carrying a good effort attitude for lots of things in life works great for confidence. Douglas Holloway, Space City, Texas, my confidence is in the resurrection.
Ooh.
Nick Mayoga,
that's a good one.
Louisville, VA, the source is the work you have put in. Phased, confidence has to be partially living in a way that you can be proud of yourself. See, we got some good answers there. That means we deserve an international high five by Jove.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Everybody ready in the chat? 3, 2. Hang on, we got the wrong camera.
Oh.
How can we do this with everyone on the same camera? I gotta work this out for future episodes. 3, 2, 1. Hold it! Hold that thing right there.
I feel the power. Oh.
Woo! Oh my goodness, that's right, baby. That was a good one. That was a good one. Shouts out to everybody locked in. Word XP, what is the source of that real confidence?
Great. First off, I just want to say congratulations on the last album. MEANINGWAVE Masterpieces was a masterpiece.
Thank you, baby.
Second one, looking forward to the third.
Yeah, it's a thing now. It's
also, shout out to the Forklift Gang. They were an amazing.
Forklift Gang.
Yeah, they're. I feel like that should be a T-shirt.
Yeah, I agree. Forklift Gang is the thing. I need like a thing to write things on. How many T-shirt ideas have we had today? It's a bunch. By Jove. Someone was saying earlier they want what was the other one? I've forgotten now. Calais had her one. There was the Forklift Gang. There was a what? Someone ordered a what? Anyway, we never got to the answer from you though. What is the source of confidence? True confidence. You can't be asking that question and not give an answer yourself. Word XP.
I really do agree that it's self-love, but unconditional self-love. It has to be unconditional. Right? You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror, in your eyes, see your own face within your eyes if you look close enough, and be able to tell yourself that no matter what happens, you could be disfigured, someone you love could pass, any kind of crazy mistake that you could have made, regardless, like you still love yourself. You know, there's an unconditional love that will never leave, that is always here. And I'm trying to tune into that as best I can nowadays, especially with the help of MEANINGWAVE.
That's right. My goodness, that was a lot of noises.
Yeah. And the Archaic Revival, that was a great song to. I just wanted to mention that, like, I've been working on my Terrence McKenna impression too.
Okay.
It's just he has such an interesting voice. As soon as you mentioned that, I was like, oh my god, that's like this. I'd love to be able to like try
your
that
mind. Reclaim
like
your
be like,
mind. You have to be right up at the top.
It'll be like the psychedelic experience within the body.
Hey, there you go.
It's an absolute transformation of being, right? Like he has such a interesting, and the way they say body, but like body, like both him and his brother Dennis, like they're just great. I've actually spoken to Dennis before, albeit over a similar kind of Zoom call setup.
Okay.
Through the Multidisciplinary Association of Psychedelic Studies, like MAPS. I went to one of their fundraisers in Toronto and was able to speak to Dennis.
Nice.
So that was great.
What were you talking with Dennis about?
Well, I was just thanking them for their contributions to, essentially expanding people's minds, especially getting into mushrooms and detailing the history of that and the usage of it. Like, they were pioneers in many, many ways with ayahuasca and DMT, and I definitely appreciate all their work. And Dennis, though not necessarily as like artistically spoken, is so powerfully scientifically minded in a way that's a bit more grounded than Terrence. And so I definitely appreciate the contrast between the two of them. They're like the Mario and Luigi of essentially psychedelics, right? Like, they're definitely a wonderful pair with similarities but contrast as well. I wanted to ask before I go, what do you guys think of the inevitable Kanye West and Joe Rogan meetup? Like, I know it's been delayed.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Tom Hanks disease.
I thought that was interesting.
Get both of your opinions on how that would go.
Well, I thought it was a big things that make you go, was my reaction to it being postponed because young Jamie got Tom Hanks disease. Things that make you go, Things that make you go, yeah. And that's a great record, I love that record. Shouts out to CNC Music Factory all day. Absolute banger. And nothing to do with my reaction at all. That was just very normal. Yeah, that's been on the cards for a long time. And that was going to happen this Friday. Kanye West was going to go on the JRE. That was going to be a cultural moment bigger than anything we've witnessed before, possibly. Quite possibly. These things get bigger and bigger. The more and the more people get online, the bigger these moments get. There's still some people out there who haven't got online, you know what I mean? It's hard to believe, but it's true. There's still some people who ain't on the internet. Once they're all on there, holy cow. But, that Elon one, that was a big cultural moment, right?
Yes.
In ways that we might not even fully understand the repercussions of yet, The Alex Jones one was a big moment. Again, like, you won't know until you're talking to people who were little kids when they saw that and shit in 10 years or whatever and things of that nature. But that Elon one was a big moment.
So big, and it's being censored, right?
What's that?
It's been so big with Alex Jones and it was censored.
Didn't they say that it just hadn't been put it on yet and they're going to put it on at some point? I mean, we shall see.
Well, I mean,
we shall see. Again, things make it go, but you know what I mean? If it happens, because it was supposed to happen last year or the year before and it didn't happen, if it happens, a cultural moment the likes of which we have never seen, and very, very powerful, and cultural repercussions of incredibly ridiculous powerful. It could sort of push us forward 5 or 10 years. Because certain things, certain conversations and stuff, they take a long time to happen. But sometimes when they're forced in such a fashion, it means that you leap forward a decade sometimes. Captain Jack, what do you think?
Man, so I was just listening to Kanye the other day. I was building some shit. And he's like, what was the line from the song? 2020, I'm going to run the whole election. This was 2016. He's talking about this. We're here. All this stuff is in the cards, man. All this stuff is here. It's going to happen no matter what. So at the end of the day, man, you just live your life and roll with who you roll with, I know that's kind of like a vague answer, but I was just tripping balls and like listening to this. I was like, damn, Kanye was like, I'm gonna do some crazy shit in 2020 with this election. 2016, he probably wrote the song in 2015 or whatever. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like,
never ever underestimate Kanye West. I've said this so many times.
No, don't do it.
Kanye West has changed the culture so many times, and every time people say, stay in your lane, Kanye. What's the name? That chick who had the Joker plastic surgery. What's the name? Kamala Thing. The one who had her face made her look like the Joker, and she hanging around with that old man who likes to sniff kids. He wants to be president or some shit. I don't know, Joe Budden or whatever, and Kamala Khan. I don't know. Anyway, that lady, she told Kanye West to stay in his lane last week. A couple of weeks ago, someone asked her who her favorite living rapper was, and she said Tupac, and that in itself was hilarious.
What?
Yeah, that's real. Who's your favorite? They literally said, "Who's your favorite living rapper?" And she said Tupac. I didn't laugh or nothing. And then they're like, he dead. She's like, And then she goes, but some of these rappers, they need to stay in their lane. She said, talking about Kanye. It's like, you don't want to tell Kanye to stay in his lane. That's what turns his Super Saiyan button on. And then he goes and does some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And takes over another industry. Last time someone told him to stay in his lane, he took over footwear, got everybody dressing like homeless people. He did.
Exactly.
He said, stay in your lane, Kanye. And I was like, all right, boom. Everyone's dressing like homeless people now.
I can't wait to see what kind of meaning wave you can make out of a Joe Rogan and Kanye interaction. That's like meaning wave plutonium material to craft something that's never been heard of before.
You remember that thing a couple of years ago when there were those screenshots of Kanye West's computer and he was listening to Jordan Peterson lectures?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, Kanye's going to have found JBPWAVE at some point.
Yeah, he been on there.
He already been on that. You know what I mean? He probably listens to that Elon album. Like,
he listening right now.
He probably listening right now. What up, Kanye? What up, Kanye?
It's all about that, spirit of the father. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. Yo, well, you're gonna love the new album because the new album is crazy. New album.
Looking forward to it, and with Jordan Peterson back, like it's just a wonderful time for it. It couldn't be a better timing.
Yeah, right. It's so perfect. Everything's just working out perfectly, baby. God is good.
I think I'll do a Jordan request then.
Go on, then hit me.
Let's do Spirit of the Father. It's a classic. That is a classic. That is great.
And I'm really glad you did that because Spirit of the Father was the last song I wrote. It was the opening song of the last Peterson album. And it was the last song I wrote. I wrote it right at the end. I made the whole album, then I said, what does this album really need that it doesn't have? And it was that, and that ended up being the first song. And the same thing is happening with this album. I've made the whole album. I just finished it today. Apart from that, I know there's got to be one more record that I've got to do from scratch that's going to be the thing that pulls it all together. So thank you for this, because this is taking me back to that space. And I'm going to pick up some of those superpowers I had in the moment.
I actually have as my alarm every Sunday.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday. Yeah, actually I use Meaning Wave as most of my alarms, right? To get me up in a positive mindset or the right mindset, especially according to what I'm feeling, what I feel I need the night before. I'll switch up a song for the morning. So, hey, that's a pro tip for the whole mass community. If you want to get up, good, just make Meaning Wave your alarm.
That's a good pro tip. Pro tip! Spirit of the Father for Sunday, that's super righteous. A lot of people use Jocko. A lot of people write to me and say they have Jocko as an alarm. A lot of people have Good as an alarm. What else? Yeah, anyway, I mean, they're all good. They're all great. If there's anything you can say about Meaning Wave, it's good music as a foundation for an epic day. Because that foundation is important. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing that enters your consciousness is very, very important. Don't allow it to be some messed up shit of someone else's choosing. Control.
Yeah, do not open social media when you wake up, guys.
Reclaim your mind.
Don't do it.
Reclaim your mind.
Your mind. One of the Terrence McKenna is really good at inserting extra syllables where there were none before. Where there's like one syllable, he'll put three. What up,
Sway? And he's good at mixing in jokes through them too, right? Like he's not always 100% serious.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I don't believe any of this stuff. Shouts out to Terrence McKenna. Word XP! Make some noise in the chat for Word XP. This goes out to you, baby. Yo, keep an eye on my spaceship, 2 seconds.
Akira. One of the things I tend to do is to look at symbolic representations through the lens of evolutionary biology, rather than assuming that these representations are mere superstitions or play no functions. Like we have the idea that there's a deity that's father-like. So it's a disembodied spirit in some sense that's eternal, that has eternal characteristics. It's like, okay, well, strip it of its metaphysics. If you strip it of its metaphysics and just look at it as a biological phenomena, it's like, well, what might the idea that there's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, Spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father.
Hey!
What might that be a reflection of? Well, it's like, well, there's you imitating your father, but your father imitated his father, and his father, and his father, and his father imitated his father.
What up, regular father?
In some sense, what your father actually imitated was the pattern of fathers across time. And you could think of the transcendent father as the pattern of fathers across time. When a child imitates his father in pretend play, when I'm pretending to be my father, I'm observing my father across multiple situations, and then I'm abstracting out the commonalities in behavior and attitude across those situations that make him father. And then I incorporate that and dramatize it in my pretend play. It's unbelievably sophisticated. And so it's what the child is doing in pretend play is coming to embody the disembodied spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. And so you think, well, that is a disembodied spirit. It's a disembodied spirit that's incarnated in the collective of fathers across time. And what is that? Well, it's a judge, that's for sure. It's a judge. Even when you interact with the hierarchy of men who are currently alive, something can be abstracted out of that. It's like the patriarchal spirit. And if you don't think that's judging you, you are not thinking. It's absolutely judging you. That's what rank orders you in a hierarchy. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father. There's an eternal spirit of the Father, spirit of the Father.
What up? Now that word XP. Getting them dumbbells in. You gotta get it in, baby. What up, though? Steve is Skunk. What's cracking, baby? It's a sweet hoodie, Akira. Hey, thank you. You can get one of these at meaningwave.com, by Jove. Oh! Spirit of the Father there for word XP. Nice one, my guy. Bop, bop. Yeah. Ew. What's cracking, Michael Keith?
What's up, buddy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, baby, we can hear you. Where are you? You in a dungeon? If you're listening on the podcast.
It got dark before the stream went on.
What's that?
It got dark before the stream went on, man. It gets dark at 6 p.m. here.
Yeah, it do that. But some people like Captain Jack have got pink lighting that follows them around, whereas you appear to be in some kind of a dungeon.
I'm using my other cell phone for the light. I'm camp, buddy.
Oh, you camp it?
Oh yeah.
Where are
Getting
you?
by.
Where are you?
I'm the guy 75 kilometers east or west of Edmonton, panning for gold.
You're the
boss.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real.
Oh, I'm real. I exist.
Yo, can I see the pan?
The pan? Fuck. Give me a second.
Ah!
It's a family show. None of that language.
Epic activities only in 2020 and beyond. By Jove. It's Michael Keith, who hangs out in our chat, and everyone's like, we're like, what's everybody doing? He's like, panning for gold. Panning for gold. The chat is going crazy. Shouts out to the chat face, says he's real. He might not. It still might be some kind of an elaborate LARP. You don't know until I see the pan. I don't know, baby.
There's the pan.
Patrick Smith says, look at the beard on him. Of course he's a prospector. Nick Myalga, middle of Canada at Camp Golden Mazite. Kayla Sherrod says Michael Keith exists. Michael Keith exists.
There we go.
There he is.
Where your camera go, man? Oh, there you go. You're back.
There he back.
Yeah, I haven't used Zoom before. There's the pen.
Oh man,
it's the pen.
That is stupid.
It's the pen.
That's just for
stuff.
That's just refining it. You get more using a sluice.
Okay.
Which you let the water run down automatically and it collects it.
Okay.
Right. But here in Alberta, we don't really actually find any nuggets. It's all flour, all dust.
So why'd you do it?
I hope. Sorry.
So why'd you do it if you don't find any? Oh, okay. No, the dust. So the dust is good.
We find gold.
You find
nuggets.
Okay, I see. This is really not even close to any kind of an area of expertise. You have to talk to me like I'm absolute child with regards to the science of gold.
I'm learning
panning.
myself, man. I only picked it up about 2 months ago.
2 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey man, gotta try something, right?
Yeah, I mean
that shit is dope. And you got the gold. You got a beard too, you know. So
this is the COVID beard.
So before this, you were a different man. You were a whole different man, and now you've got a big ass beard and you're panning for gold and in a tent.
Oh yeah, man. Right before COVID, I split up with a fiance and completely changed the life.
Wow. Tell me, so tell me more. So, what kind of a man were you before this? Like, were you in a suit?
No. I'm a metal worker by trade.
Okay.
I did TIG welding, stainless steel. I used to build armored cars at one point.
Okay. Ooh.
But I had enough of bosses trying to get one up on you.
Yeah. I think everybody has. And I think that's one good thing that's come out of this situation is a lot of people have gotten to see what the other side of that life is like. And they're like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I've gotten by on the past year without actually having a real job. So I'm happy.
That's pretty amazing.
Hell, man, I bought a freaking ambulance by collecting cans and bottles that people were throwing in the trash.
Right. What?
Yeah.
So you bought an ambulance. You're living in a tent. You're panning for gold.
No, I'm living in the ambulance, man.
You're living in the ambulance, but you've got a tent out from which to conduct panning activities. Oh, there's the ambulance in the background.
The ambulance is right at the river.
We can see an ambulance right there.
Oh man,
that is an ambulance.
I'm actually I'm starting my own channel there. I just started my own channel. I'll be posting my first video hopefully tonight or tomorrow.
Ambulance life. Oh! You know how big that is, Captain Jack. Do you know about the whole van life movement?
Yeah, man, they're out here in Utah, bro. They're out here. I see them every day.
And this big thing on YouTube is van life, like people living in vans and posting videos. You know, and
it's one thing to do it in the Midwest, another thing to do it in Canada.
Alberta.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Right now it's -9 Celsius.
Oof. That's too cold for my bones.
Early winter, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Have you found much
Does
gold?
the sirens still work on the ambulance though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They work, but they're legally disconnected right now.
Okay. I'm just saying, just every once in a while, you know, you gotta turn up. You found some gold, you be like, woo!
Oh yeah,
you know
well, it's all easy enough just to hook up.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty old 2 minutes of electrical work.
That was up.
Everything works.
Yeah, it looks cold there. Look at that. Look at that smoke he blowing out of his face. That is not smoke, but coldness.
I know, right?
Right, Michael Keith. Still.
You living that wilderness life.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not my first rodeo though.
No.
It's just a lot more comfortable than the other ones.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, the whole alarm thing in the morning, it gets me going too. I got Jocko Fight as my first one.
Nice.
And always grateful to the gods, man.
Hey, that was the one I was trying to think of. I had so many people hit me up and say that's their morning song.
Well, it's even my son's morning song too.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Where's your son at?
In Edmonton. He's with his mom now.
Okay.
I was a single dad for the first 6 years, and then I started having some mental troubles. So, had to make the pragmatic decision to let her take the reins.
Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem with that.
Yeah.
So it's a smart
But
thing to do.
I talk to him every day, man. I see him once every 3 days, give or take.
Okay.
It's not in a strange relationship like it was with me and my dad.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a common theme that's popping up tonight. It seems.
Being a better father.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be the best one I can.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the best one you can be.
Oh, look, I got a visitor.
Who's that? He's got a visitor.
Oh, no, they're just turning around. It's rare to see another truck come down here, so I was kind of surprised.
Maria Lizak says, hey, Albertans don't have an accent. Someone else was saying they love the Albertan accent. Patrick Smith says, love the Albertan accent on
I'm
here.
not Albertan.
What's that? You're in Albertan.
I'm Ontario. I'm from Ontario originally. What they hear is the East Coast accent, actually.
Okay.
I lived out there for a decade or so.
Okay. It's very
Nova
interesting.
Scotia.
Nova Scotia. I love the Canadian accent. It's so you don't realize it's certain words. For ingrates like us, you know, I always get the thing being British and American, like half the people think you're Australian. Because
I love how you guys say idea.
Idea. How'd you say idea?
No, you every time you sound it, I hear an R at the end.
Idea. Oh yeah, I guess there is. That's a good point.
Idea.
Yeah, idea. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's fucking me up now. Idea. Oh shit. Idea.
No, that's not
muscle.
That's the breath.
Whoa! My guy blowing smoke rings out here. My guy blowing big vapes out of sheer coldness. Yo.
I'm torn between my request.
Well, first I want to know. How you found us. How did you find this thing, Michael Keefe? I know you've been digging for treasure. You've been looking for all kind of treasures out there on your adventures, and somehow you found us.
I found you back in February. I was going through the height of my mental problems and just started to get some answers. And I was reading 12 Rules, and I was looking at a whole lot of Jordan Peterson's work. I saw him on JRE, and he brought you up on that. So I looked it up, listened to a few of his songs, and carried on from there.
God bless.
I think I was present for your third or fourth stream, and I've been there for most since.
Amazing. Well, now you're real. Now you've joined the pantheon. The pantheon of living, real, verified meaning stream legends. God bless.
And immortal in video.
And we are very grateful to have you here. By Jove. What is your request?
Golden Age, buddy.
What's that? Golden Age?
Golden Age.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Either that or his Life is Good. One of the two.
No, I mean, you said Golden Age. You're getting Golden Age, baby.
Sweet.
And guess what? It's very appropriate. It's very appropriate.
Yeah, it is the Golden Age, man. Every day.
Oh my goodness. And yeah, we'll have to get Herc to do a remix of his Searching for Diamonds song and make it be about gold. Panning for gold.
Yeah, I like gold.
I know you like gold.
Oh, well. Hey, career. You don't mind if I use your video on or your music on my channel with proper credits, do you?
Of course not. Of course
awesome, buddy.
Of course not.
I got an intro ready to go with your song, so.
Epic. Yeah, get after it, baby.
Okay,
And post the video in the Discord. People would love to see it, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I plan on it. That's probably going to be my first few subscribers.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Boom. Oh my goodness. Make some
Thank you,
noise.
Sarah.
Brothers and sisters of the MAC. Make some noise, Michael Keefe.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Edudo. Oh my goodness. And, this goes out to you, baby. Oh my goodness. Just absolutely legendary activities. Boom. Boom. See? Did you see that? By the way, you just got the explosion of stuff on the screen and no one even super chatted. It was just that the robots that live in the computer were just so excited. They were just so gassed. Yeah! Michael Keefe exists!
Coming up next, we have a brand new single from Akira The Don. This is the Golden Age.
I woke up today. Guess I've been away. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? Hey! Hurrah! Grateful for the day. Yeah! I've been to the moon. I've been cleaning out my room. Hey! I don't wanna be one of them anyway. I knew it from the start, just look at what we made. Stepping into my life and I'm not afraid at all. At all! 'Cause we believe in us, and we believe in love, and we know it's about to be a golden age. What? It's the golden age. Do, 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 da, 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 do, 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 do. What I do? Do, 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 da, 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 da. I got all that I need for what I wanna do. I got all that I need, and so do you. To do the things we said we were gonna do. So let's do all the things, 'cause we believe in us, and we believe in us, and we know it's about to be a golden age. Yeah! It's a golden age. Do, 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 da, 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 do, 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 da, 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 do, 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 da, 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 do, 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 da, 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 da. What I do? Hey! Yeah, make some noise, Michael Keith. He's made us a nice fire. We got a nice fire there. Thank you very much, courtesy of Michael Keith. Man, what a time to be alive. What a blessed time. Shouts out to everybody locked in. That's God, that's what that is. Ooh. We got time for one more guest. One more special guest. I'm going to ask him to unmute. And I'm going to pin him so we can see him. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Shouts out to Little Uzi Vert, who also used this very same sample. Yeah! I think he did. Or it's something pretty close. Pretty similar. Hello, Nick Mayoga.
Hello, Akira The Don.
Whoa, whoa! Yo.
How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've left a cursor on your nose. That's very weird. Look, there it is. I'll move it. How are you doing, baby?
Yes, sir. I'm doing very well. Doing very well.
Good. Wonderful to have you here.
It's been a long year, and yeah, but
a long year.
Trying to find my video button here.
Yeah, where's your video? What is up?
I'm trying to get it to work here.
Yeah, you get that thing to work, by Jove. I mean, that's a very nice picture.
Right.
You look very wholesome in that picture. You look, trustworthy, and you don't look like the sort of person who would take their trousers down during a Zoom meeting. You look trustworthy.
Yeah, that's an old picture. My hair is a lot longer now.
Oh, really?
Down to my shoulders.
Really?
And my beard's a lot bigger now too.
Really? Well, I don't know if I believe you, frankly. I don't know if that's true.
That's totally understandable because I am still wrestling with this amazing technology that we got going on here.
What up, Michael Keefe says, I'm going to swap back the stream off of Zoom and save data. You better save that data. You're going to need all that data out there in doing your epic goal planning activities, by Jove. What else? Stevens Clunk in the chat said, I was totally hijacked in making dinner by this awesome musical conference of intelligent individuals. We'll be a bit later in dinner tonight. Oh, no. What a disaster.
Cats ain't eating in here. They're not eating.
Yo, getting in the way of people's sustenance. This is terrible. What up, Maria Lizak, who's having a lovely time out there. She's very happy. Andy Burrows says, Little Uzi Vert looks like a college white kid. Does he? Or university. He looks like a university.
Have you seen the cats where they take all the tattoos and everything off all the rappers and stuff? Man, they did one for Lil Uzi Vert the other day. He kind of did look like a little college white dude.
Oh! No, I've not seen that. I'm very glad that exists. So, taking face tattoos off of rappers.com. Remember when they did that? There was that app that took makeup off chicks, and then it got removed from the App Store because chicks were freaking out about it. This was a couple years ago. There was an app, and you could run a chick's face through it, and it'd remove the makeup and show you what she looked like without makeup. And then they decided that that was evil, and they banned it from the App Store. But for a couple of weeks, it was causing havoc.
The app.
Causing havoc. Oh, look at that. He's got a camera. Hey!
I got it working.
He's got the hair and the beard. He was
it's
not
like Keanu Reeves. I was about to say that. What is Keanu Reeves up this bitch?
I'll take that as a compliment any day. Twice on Sunday.
How you doing, Keanu Reeves?
Always well. Always well. Glad to be a part of the Maz. I'm nervous joining the Zoom. I won't be. I'll be honest, but I'm glad I did.
What was that about the Zoom?
Yeah, no, it's I'm glad to be here with such great people. I've been here probably since like stream like 20 something. Probably like I think it was a week before like the 420 stream, like stream 36.
Right. Yeah, you've been here.
So it was probably like stream 31 or something like that.
Yeah, you've been here from early, baby. How did you find your way here to this beautiful temple?
I found my way to the Maz through SoundCloud. Actually, I think I found your Lo-Fi Xmas like 2018.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was sauce. I like that one.
Yeah, and that popped up because I was listening to a lot of vaporwave and lo-fi kind of stuff at the time, and it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing."
Oh, shit.
And so like, I think at that time it was like a busy time at work. I'm a software engineer by trade, so I'm just like a humble code farmer, as you would say.
I can't believe how completely different you are to your picture. By the way, that picture is like, that's a lie. You be like,
that's my business picture. That's my business picture.
We've been catfished.
But imagine you get catfished and then you get Keanu Reeves. Like, it's a good catfish. Like, oh, I thought I was getting like the nice, like sort of the tech guy, you know, the guy who was going to tell me to switch it off and on again. And instead I get the guy who's going to like shoot that guy behind me who just fucking killed my dog or whatever. Like, amazing.
Oh,
it's funny.
I keep the bus going over 55. You know, he got that bus going good too.
Hey, I try to be like Neo, you know, like the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's one of the movies that changed my life. You know, me and all my friends. You know, it was like 99 was that time when it was a lot of good things coming out, like the Matrix and Fight Club. A lot of things to break us out, you know, of our boxes and our minds, and really kind of turn society on its face to us and show it, you know, for what it was. So that was like, I graduated in the year 2000 from high school. And so that was a kind of a weird time because I didn't really want to go to school. Like I didn't really want to go to college, even though I did well in high school. Like really, like school was not a problem, but I was like, just didn't feel it, you know. I wanted to travel the world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Going out of high school, so.
Yeah, exactly the same here. Exactly the same here, brother. I left school at 16. Exactly the same thing. I wanted to go and explore the world. I wanted to go have adventures. I wanted to go find my people. I knew there was people out there who I could, you know, who I could relate to. I knew they existed. They weren't where I was. I knew they were there. And
right, yeah.
It was a lot of, and you get that from art, right? Because you see a movie or you read a book or you hear a song or something. It's like I like vibe with this. This is me. So whoever created this and whoever else likes this, that must be my people, and they must be out there somewhere, you know?
Exactly. The vibe attracts your tribe, right?
Yeah. And it was harder back in the day because there weren't no internet, you know? You had to actually literally go out and go find people. You had to go like walk into buildings and shit. You had to go and sit in bars. You had to do all this kind of crazy shit to go find people. Now you can find people on the internet.
I remember back in the AOL days, back when the internet was a baby and it was just introduced to us, and like I was old enough to start hacking on AOL with, you know, like the backdoor wares we all used to download and start messing with the chat rooms and taking over stuff. And that was like, I remember back then being like, this is going to be amazing. And that was me and my friends too. We were all just like, okay, how can we use this to make our own stuff? And we actually started out, like, our first thing was like, we wanted to start out a hi-fi audio.com. We wanted to sell audio equipment. And we already had like, oddly enough, the company I work for now, back in the day, it just started selling like warranties and stuff. So, you know, like through a weird corner, you know, Ouroboros of fate, I ended up working for that company again. And, you know, like we are always starting to build websites and trying to always, you know, like hustle back in the day. So, you know, I have friends still in Cali, you know, like during all the fires and stuff like that now that are still hustling and still trying to do their thing down in Silicon Valley, and it's rough. So like, you know, I try to send my thoughts there, and it's one of those things where, you know, I've always thought about, you know, like paranormal stuff, like fox mulder is my spirit animal. I really want the truth, you know, and that's where the direction has taken me, you know, the last like 15 years or so, since like 2005. I've just gone down all the rabbit holes you could possibly imagine. Like, if there's a conspiracy theory you've heard of, I've probably researched it. I've probably gone down that hole, reached the bottom floor, came back up, and went for the next one. You know, and it's not, you know, this year particularly, you know, while being in that kind of realm is crazy to be in. You know, it's crazy. It's a crazy time to be alive, and like you said, like, it's a great time to be alive. A lot of people, you know, a lot of friends have lost not faith but hope, you know, like over the year. And like I've introduced a couple of my coworkers and friends to your music, and it's just like, wow, this guy is so positive. How is he this positive? You know, like, he's been streaming for how long, you know? And it's crazy, you know, like I told a couple of them about the Texas Turks. I had to tune in for that. It's crazy. Like, no one does that. No DJs are doing that ever.
We do that.
And, you know, like, no one could believe that. And so, like, it's a special thing.
It's funny because that shit seems so normal to me. People are always like, oh, how'd you do this stuff? And it's like, I couldn't not do it. So it's almost like cheating, you know? Like, how could I not do this shit? I'm pretty much the first person in my genetic line who had the opportunity to do something like this, who had the opportunity to feed their family doing what they love, who had the opportunity to travel the world, to go to America. My grandma wanted to go to America so much, you know? She never got to do that. They wouldn't let her in the country because she didn't have enough money in her bank account or some shit. Like, so to me, that I have no option. And it's funny what you were saying about it, because I think you and I have a lot in common, and I had a similar thing, left school early, wanted to go on an adventure. As soon as there was internet, I got right into that thing, and I went down every conspiracy hole that there was, and went all the way down to the darkest depths of this. Some, you know, you go down some horrible places, because there's some horrible shit that goes on. You know, and you get to that Jocko, now that I've seen how dark it can get, I truly appreciate the light in the world shit, you know? Because once you go down there and you see what
there's times I had to step back. I'm like, I need to take a break for my own mental stability.
Yeah. But what's crazy about what's crazy about this year is that say you and I, we've been doing that for like 15, 20 years or something, right? Some people, they just did that this year because Tom Hanks came to town with his filthy ass disease, and they all got stuck indoors, so they just went on the internet and started looking shit up. And now your auntie and that are going down the same voyage as a discovery other people have been going down for like 20 years and shit. And this year...
Now it's turbocharged.
Yeah.
Now it's like...
Yeah. Now it's
everything is there,
and it's all there to find. Yeah. Exactly. So like this year's intense in that regard. And that's this next cultural shift, this next 7 years where it all goes trippy. It's going to be the trippiest it's ever been.
You got to be there for those people. You got to be there for their friends and family who are just now coming out and be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
You know, like,
what's this adrenochrome thing? What? Why did you
it's
tell me about
information
that?
overload, and it can be too much.
Jeffrey Epstein,
like,
what?
You got to be there for those people that are just kind of breaking open, and like people break open in their different ways. You know, they have their different things that they're interested in. It's like the health people, you know, like why are the vaccines getting pushed on us so hard? Why is it getting railroaded through legislation? Like, and then they dig and then they go into all those other things, and depending on where their interest lies, that's where they go open up the box.
That's right, baby. What's in the box?
That's true.
What's
so it's time to be
box?
positive.
That's right.
Be there for us. And MEANINGWAVE is brought so much positivity to my life, and I can't tell you how much it's helped me literally get after it this year. So
nice.
That's us.
Nice.
Well said, Nick.
Bless you, brother.
I just
well, hey,
so
Hercules,
I just want to say a big thank
Hello.
you. I can't say enough, really. And,
thank you, brother.
hi, Hercules. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Can you hear this?
Hello.
Yes, I can.
Nice hat.
From your headphones.
Oh, you can hear them from my headphones. Yeah, nice hat.
Yeah, I can.
Where'd you get that hat
And
from?
also for running a family
Akira the Don
family
website.
entertainment show is
From the Akira
100.
The Don merch store.
That's right. Go buy something. It's all
Hercules is the best.
That's right.
He's the next coming up producer, next legend coming up.
Can't wait till Hercules is older and jacked.
Yeah, right. Older and jacked Hercules. Herc, are you gonna get jacked? Yes.
It's crazy. I always thought Hercules was older. Like when I first met him, I thought he was like 10 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always been like saucy. Like he's always talked like so intelligent. And I think I met him when he was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, you did. You met him when he was like 2. I think you met him when you met him when he was like 18 months.
Young.
When he first came
But
out.
he was like the second round, I guess, when they moved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was talking like a full grown ass, like he's like, I'm an adult. I can talk to you like about all kinds of crazy things. And I was like, this cat's 10. And then I was like, oh wait a minute, no he's not. He's like 3. My bad.
Yeah, no, you got to give him like a 7-year curve now, basically.
Yeah.
Starting at like 7, basically. They're now 17, going on 34.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing, and you probably had the same thing, right? And it's a tricky thing to try and get across to him, because it's like, I was so desperate to be like old when I was little. I was so desperate to get out there and go and find my people and find that adventure and all that type of thing. But like, you know, when you do that, you can miss out on being a kid, and you never get to be a kid again. You know, you'll be an adult forever, but like you only get to be a little kid for a very, very small amount of time. So trying to impress that upon
age is just in your mind. Like I'm like you. I'm going for Noah numbers. Like I've always kind of thought that to myself, and it's real. You know, like a lot of people that you'll find in that kind of realm. It's called the death urge. You know, it's a lot of people who believe like, oh, we're supposed to die. You know, not necessarily. You know, there's so many legends. There's so many different cultures that have those legends about, oh no, there's a group of immortals over here, but hey, it's a select group and you might have to learn a lot and you might have to give up a lot to go join them, but it's there, it's there, here and there. So I'm with you on that.
Yo,
so
how did you find us? How did you find this place?
I mean, been here since stream like 25, and I think I had been listening since like 2018 I discovered you, so all of 2019.
Right.
And 2019 was a rough year for my family. We had a loss of my grandmother, and my girlfriend lost her father, and it was just a lot going on all together. And having the kind of mindset I have, it's more like, okay, it was like the good mindset before. I didn't really have that kind of thing to put to it. It's like, okay, what can we bring out of this? And it was very dark and very, it forced everybody to kind of put to bed their demons, whatever we had been wrestling with, and just kind of come together. And luckily, put a lot of that to bed, love each other, and realize that, taking care of each other and being there to support each other is really the important thing. So, making the ancestors proud. And so, I never left. As soon as I found the stream and I really tuned back in, I really just never left. So I've been in pretty much. I was here, you know, when the Twitch stream started. I was like, oh great, I get to tune in twice a day. Sweet, sweet. And you know, I gotta say, like, it's been a heck of a ride. You know, like I used to listen to music back in the day with like Terrence McKenna and Alan Watts and all them. It's been around here and there, but it wasn't until like MEANINGWAVE came along and it's like, all right, input, like Johnny 5, give me the input, you know, and it can really get into, you know, it's like, it's not just a one-off song about one thing, you know, it's like, those are great too, like those are all great songs, but it's like, I don't get tired of listening to it. And I'm sure a lot of people can probably identify with that. So yeah, it's one of those things where, like, you know, it's one of the good things that's come out of this year, one of the best things I think that's come out of this year. And it's important to keep it going, you know, like even if we, for whatever reason, have to stop the streams, God forbid, but, you know, there's so much still, like the stream is in your heart now. It's like the Maz is always going to be there. I'm part of the Discord too. It's insane, the community there. If you're not part of it, go join it.
Discord link in the description of this broadcast, by Jove.
Yeah. Go right now. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever leave.
Say that again?
And it'll never actually go away now. So the Maz is forever as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah! That's right, baby. Well,
That's a song title.
That's right, baby. Well, that's right, baby, or Maz forever.
Maz forever.
Maz forever. Amen, baby. Yo, well, thank you, brother. How do I do this?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us and doing this.
Yeah, it's just a ridiculous blessing and a privilege to exist at the only point in time when this would have been possible. No other point in time would this have been possible, and yet here we are, and that's epic. So thank you, brother. Yo, do you have a request? And this will be the last song.
I do. I had to put a little thought about this into it beforehand, but I've been on Gary V Cake lately, and one of the songs that really always gets me, there's a lot of them on there, but Forgetting the Upside.
Nice.
There's a great ones on there, and it's the song like we need. It's a song for this year, you know, and I feel like it's one of those great ones that
I think that's an excellent choice.
Magic ones.
That's an excellent choice. And not what I was expecting either, and I like that. That's epic. Shouts out to everybody locked in. This is indeed, as Nick Mayoga says, just a really, really useful song to have this year. Shouts out to Gary V. A lot of people are like, why Gary V? Why Gary V? He's like so, I don't know, the various things. Gary V has an incredible way of putting really like big ideas in a very, very just concise manner that anyone can understand. And that's very, very important and very, very, very powerful. You don't want these things to be secret little things that only special people get to have. We want these things that for everyone to be able to have and to be able to understand and be able to use in their lives, because we want everyone to get there. Everyone's got to make it. This ain't like Operation Leave Behind a bunch of people and get a few people out to Mars or whatever. This is Operation Everybody Gets It. Operation Alignment, Operation Potential Fulfilled This Lifetime.com. By Joe! What I do?
I view social media as a mirror. I think what people are putting out is an incredible indicator of what's inside of them. So right now there's a lot of political anxiety. There's a lot of ideological anxiety. And so what we're seeing is a lot of judgment. We consume as animals. And I think if one feels overwhelmed, we should stop consuming. Stop consuming. I don't put social media consumption in a very different place than the films and music and books that one reads. collective replies people's angst is no different than Kurt Cobain's singular angst. And I think we're forgetting the upside. There's so much love and greatness going on every day. Forgetting the upside. Humans find what they're looking for. We're forgetting the upside. There's so much love and greatness going on every day. Forgetting the upside. Humans find what they're looking for. I think it's great. I don't care about social media. I really don't. I care about humans communicating with each other. I'm fascinated by communication, and I'm fascinated that we now have a collective ability to communicate at a scale that we've never seen before. And I think right now people are focusing on the downside of that. You're signing into Twitter to find a fight, or to find somebody to fight with, to see some negativity. You're gonna find it. I think if you go to Twitter or Instagram to find happiness and positivity, it's there. And I think we're forgetting the upside. There's so much love and greatness going on every day. Forgetting the upside. Humans find what they're looking for. We're forgetting the upside. There's so much love and greatness going on every day. Forgetting the upside. Humans find what they're looking for.
What? MAZ, make some noise. What up, Robert Easley? What up, Ashley Rudder? Ashley Rudder's in the house. What up, Love Coach? Says the upside. Exactly. What up, Patrick Smith? What up, Sway? Yo, Captain Jack, Sway wants a grill. I think he's actually serious. I think he does want a grill. Captain Jack. Yeah, Captain Jack, you still got to get me a grill, by the way. We're going to get that sorted out also. Yeah. Shouts out to Nightbot. Get on the outside. Oh! Get on the outside. Hey, oh my goodness, that one had some night. Ooh, that one has a Nick Mayoga. Make some noise. MAZ game, Keanu Reeves in the house. God bless everyone who's been here tonight. Has been a part of this epictivity situation. Let me switch everyone on. Unmute everybody so they can all shout a bit. Unmute.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Yo, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It's been wonderful having you. You know.
That was a lot of fun.
It's a beautiful thing to be able to do this.
Thank you, 100%.
Who said that? What? Someone has got the thing on so we can hear the background.
Yeah,
I think it's a regular father's fault as well. It was. Anyway, God bless. Thank you all for being here.
Appreciate you.
We are here every day. We're here at 7 a.m. CT on Twitch. We're here at 7 p.m. on YouTube. Who's that? Who's got this on in the background? Oh my goodness. Anyway, make some noise for Captain Jack in the chat. Captain Jack in the house.
Yeah,
Thank you all for having me, man. Thank you so much. Good energy from everybody, bro. Love it all. Always be saucy, baby.
Thanks for being the MC, man.
Captain Jack, thank you for designing this beautiful thing. MEANINGWAVE exists! By Jove.
It exists.
It's facts. It's true.
Wave exists.
It's real. If you want to support the wave, head on over to meaningwave.com. You can get a MEANINGWAVE monolith. These are currently available. We've got to get we'll have to have Dan Elliott on the show. Oh, we need to get Danny Elliott on the show in his workshop making one of these, by Jove. That's what we need to do. Because these are made in America by a real American MEANINGWAVE fan, member of the MEANINGWAVE community, and they're very epic. Go to meaningwave.com, get yours today. You can get an epic hoodie like this one also. Go to Bandcamp, download the music, go to Spotify, follow the playlists. We have a new playlist dropping tomorrow. We have lots of playlists. What else? We have a new single dropping this Friday. The first track from the new Alan Watts album. By Jove, we do! Keep an eye on the Instagram, for behind the scenes on the new JBP record that is occurring and is very epic and glorious and beautiful. And yeah, Sativa Skunk, I hope your day tomorrow is as wonderful as you are. And I think that's a beautiful message, and I'll pass it on to all of you. And thank you all for being here by Jove, and we'll see you all tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Yes, we will. And
Forklift gang in the morning.
Forklift gang in the house.
Forklift gang.
Yo, and you know what?
Right.
You know what the vibe
Brother,
says.
get after it.
You know what we've been saying. If you want to support the wave, there's all those things you can do, but the most important thing you can do. What's the most important thing you can do? You can let the world know what.
Meaning Wave exists.
Meaning Wave exists! By Jove, it do. And all that remains for us to do is a buy 5. A buy 5 Sheila D613. A buy 5 Melinda K. A buy 5 Sheila Ferreria. A buy 5 Love Coach and Robert Easley and everybody else, by Jove. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we deserve. That's what we're getting. It's great. Where's Michael? Michael, be louder.
Mr. Miyagi.
Nice. 3, 2, 1. What? Hey, God bless everybody.
God bless you all.
God bless. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.
Peace,
God bless.
homie.
Take it easy.